देश में, in the country, there is no product, there is no service, there is no company that can talk about 100 million users in this country. No.
Brash, aggressive, caring two hoots for decorum, or completely drunk in one's own success. No, a maverick geek just speaking the plain truth about how he redefined the digital payment landscape in India. Meet Vijay Shekhar Sharma, the poster boy of India's homegrown fintech industry, a darling of the Jack Ma's and Warren Buffett's of the world. Now, the Paytm chief's upcoming IPO has become the talk of the town. Though not a larger-than-life story of rags to riches, Sharma's journey mirrors that of a great Indian dream. A small-town boy who overcame every obstacle to become an inspiration for millions of would-be new-age entrepreneurs. Sharma had his humble beginning in Hardua-Ganj, a little obscure town near Aligarh in Uttar Pradesh. As a child, he was precocious, mastering the art of reading two books simultaneously, one in Hindi and then the same book in English to learn the language. He excelled in academics and finished his plus 2 at the age of 14 and enrolled himself into an engineering college a year later. While still in college, the Paytm chief along with a friend started Excess Corps, which built content management systems for the web. In India of the 90s, where telephone was considered a luxury and one had to wait for months to get a connection, Sharma used a shopkeeper's phone as an office landline. He learned coding all day by himself, but had to abandon his dream of going to Stanford due to financial constraints. Around 2005, Sharma faced his biggest crisis when his partners conned him off the amount raised for the venture, leaving him high and dry. But strong resolution and his sturdy nature enabled him to bounce back by establishing 197, the parent company of Paytm. The watershed moment came in 2011 when he proposed the idea of entering the digital payment ecosystem. Legend has it, he put $2 million from his own equity to convince his partners and the board of the viability of stepping into the uncharted territory. It was a big risk considering in 2011 smartphones hadn't penetrated every nook and corner of our lives. But Sharma could see the future as through a tweet in 2011 he figured out how smartphones would be game changers. 8th November 2016 changed the fortune of India's largest mobile wallet firm forever. As large crowds started queuing outside ATMs post-government's sudden decision to ban 500 and 1,000 rupee notes post-midnight, Sharma and his team were planning the advertisement strategy for the next day's newspapers. The next morning, people woke up to front-page ads of Paytm with a picture of the PM Narendra Modi as an icon of digital India. The company had not calculated the political controversy the decision will drag them into later. Nevertheless, Paytm definitely went on to become one of the biggest beneficiaries of demonetization. The company's user base catapulted from 140 million in October 2016 to 270 million by November 2017. Paytm's user base doubled and the company raised a massive $1.4 billion in May 2017 from SoftBank, even as other consumer internet companies floundered for money in a depressed economy. Since then, it has beaten a number of estimates and has redefined the digital payment ecosystem. More importantly, it ushered in a new era of big bang tech startups with the likes of SoftBank's Masayoshi Son, Alibaba's Jack Ma, and even the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett, strongly backing not only Paytm but other new age companies as well. Over the years, Paytm has consistently been ahead of the curve, beating its rivals Google Pay, PhonePe, and Amazon Pay. It has over 20 million merchant partners, 50 million active users, and 350 million installed base as it clocked around 1.4 billion monthly transactions in March 2021. But the company is yet to make any profit. Operating revenue increased by a meager 1.5% in FY 2020 on a year-on-year basis, while the company was able to cut losses by 30% in the corresponding period. Its EBITDA margin stood at minus 65.4%, a quantitative improvement from minus 113% in FY19. However, Paytm still managed to make a 3,406 crore revenue in FY20, while PhonePe and Google Pay only made 427 crore and 3.8 crores respectively. The company plans to raise around $3 billion through its IPO later this year, which would take its valuation somewhere between $25 to $30 billion. The IPO is slated to be the largest in the country, but the big question is, will Sharma be able to transform his company into a financial behemoth?